vote. I want to talk about fake Ti agents, whatever you want to call them. I've had lots and lots and lots of people tell me that, oh yeah, that happens to me too. But I've only had one person actually tell me that they were on the evil end of this whole thing, this gang stalking thing. And I was just thinking, there seems to be too many TIs and not enough gang stalkers, not enough perps. Where are all the perps? They're all TIs. If they're all TIs, then obviously one perp isn't going to cover it. And, well, a lot of times these people just don't know what they're doing anyway. They're being influenced by demons. They're being mind-controlled and influenced by demons, and they probably don't actually remember some of the things they're saying and doing. But, these people will come to you like wolves in sheep's clothing. They really will. They'll say, oh, yeah, I've been through that too. And, well, I'm going through something right now with this guy. He says, I actually met him in this chapel. He saw me playing keyboards, and he was all complimentary and cool and everything. Real kind of charming and disarming kind of guy, Say a bunch of things to make you laugh. And then he started flipping the script, like they tend to do. Oh. Hold on. But yeah, he started, relating and everything. Oh, yeah, I've been through that too. And yeah, one time I had them, they were playing my song back at me and all this, that, and the other. And I was like, yeah, I've had that happen too. Then he starts flipping the script. He comes into my room, looking at me through the crack in the door, the gap, acting like he's there just to talk to my roommate or whatever. But and then he goes out again, and then he comes back in later, like a couple days later, because my roommate likes to keep the door open because it's stuffy in there. And then I forget the door's even open because I'm playing guitar or whatever. But he comes in, he's watching me play guitar. Oh, yeah. He said, oh, yeah, I haven't seen you in church. Yeah, you be the real deal, man. Like I'm falling down on the job, man, or something. I ain't. Just because I ain't in church doesn't make me any less spiritual. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'm probably more. I've already been through discipleship ministry. Anyway, he turns around and walks back out the door, and as he's walking out, he goes, I'm a gang stalker. Oh, okay. So you're going to flip the script. I knew there were a lot of phony TIs, but... So I see him in this hallway, I confront him, which is always a mistake. I shouldn't even... I'm like, hey, man, why are you going to say that you're a targeted individual and then turn around and say you're a gang stalker? What? I didn't say that. You're crazy. You're crazy, man. I'm watching you. And all this idiotic shit. And then he starts just bugging me in all sorts of little ways. Then he's like, well, I'm not a gang stalker. I was sitting behind him in the TV room. And he keeps looking. He's acting like he's watching a movie, but he keeps turning around like... acting like I'm doing something. Well, I'm just watching TV, man. He's just a weirdo. A real weirdo. And, yeah, I guess he's treating a couple other people that way, too. But, I'm waiting for a word on how to handle this. I don't want to be a snitch and go to the staff. because that's just a special snowflake thing to do, you know. But, man, you gonna say you're not a gang stalker and then you're a targeted individual and you are a gang stalker? Come on, man. Oh, yeah, he grabbed my hand because he's washing dishes in the kitchen. I put my tray in and he grabs my hand. And then he goes, yeah, I got some that special sauce when he handed me the food the next day when he was, doling out the trays. It's like, quit playing games, man. At first he acted real kind and cool, and now he just flipped the script. But they'll sit there and take subtle. He always does it when no one else is around, too. They'll just take subtle little jabs. He even called me an asshole. They'll just take subtle little jabs. Kid around, play around, do creepy shit. And since you're a nice person, but then he'll be cool for a little while, make you laugh, whatever. Then another jab, then ha 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 ha, blah 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 blah. Be cool for a little bit longer, then take a couple little more jabs. Pretty soon you just get sick of it, and you raise your voice or whatever, and the staff is like, oh. So you look like the bad guy. It's just like in a football game. If you've ever watched football, the guy who pushes the other guy after the whistle's blown or whatever, and then the guy retaliates. They always see the guy that retaliates, so you gotta keep from retaliating. But earlier tonight, I was like, my door was open because my roommate likes to keep it open. He walked out and went to do something, and I was not paying attention to it. I was playing guitar or something. Reading a book, I think, is what I was doing. Watching YouTube, whatever. But I look up, and there he is, fucking right in front of me, in my room. I said, knock on the door next time, dude. Actually, I was even more polite than that about it. I said, next time, could you knock on the door, please? I mean, that's just disrespectful, rude, and everything else. And he's just like, oh, well, your roommate says I can come in and out, and your roommate says you're crazy. Well, whatever, man. Just get lost, dude. Really. Really. Because, I don't want to snitch, but, you and I can leave this place and go do and take care of business somewhere else. But I guess that would make me the bad guy. I would probably go to jail for assault. That's exactly what they're trying to do. I knew that it's just common sense. Well, let me get some more light on me here. It's just common sense. I knew it when this stuff started 8 years ago. Well, almost 9 now. It was like, I got a bunch of weirdos around town calling me asshole, pervert, hypocrite, freak, speed freak, you're going to hell. Mentioning my ex. I leave the apartment and bada bing, bada boom, half people in the apartment are there. Teasing me about the party that's going on upstairs. All sorts of whack shit, They just want you to go off and fly off the handle. And everything they've done is, subtle. And finally you get sick of it and blow up. And then you look like the bad guy. You get kicked out of your apartment. You get kicked out of the stupid 501c3 that you're in. See, my situation's kind of precarious right now. I'm in a 501c3 organization. Trying to hit the reset button. Trying to get it together, after everything. So, I really can't retaliate the way I want. Because this ain't the streets, and, well, I think a lot of the staff members probably are in on this too. I don't know, but at least one or two of them probably are. They act like they're so sane and cool, and they got their little job and their car and their hubby or their wife. They got regular lives. They're probably just going along to get along, They know, but they're not going to say nothing. They're not going to be out there like I am, because they know it's going to bring persecution. I know it's going to bring persecution too, but I'm not going to stop. Why should I? Jesus said, anybody who puts their hand to the plow and turns back is not worthy of me. So why would I not want to be worthy of him? I mean, what's the alternative? So, I'm just going to keep on pressing forward, but with people like this around, Oh, yeah, another thing that happened was, I was just trying to make a little small talk with this guy. They were talking about how everything is taking so long. I was like, yeah, this town is just slower. I'm from Denver, and, well, so what? Well, so everything is slower here. This is a country bumpkin town, So why are you being a dick about it? I'm just fucking trying to make a little small talk here. So then he goes in the office, doesn't close the door, and I hear some of his business. And he's got 666 in his email. And then he tells the lady that his name is Welsh for dragon. Maybe that's why you're being a dick. Ha! Yeah, you got a different spirit inside you, homie. See, I mean, come on. But yeah, this other dude, I was like, how can you say that you're how can you say that you're a targeted individual and then turn around as you're walking out my door and say you're a gang stalker? That's not good, dude. And he's like, what? I don't remember that. I didn't say nothing. I didn't say that. Then later he gonna say, I'm not a gang stalker. Well, which is it, man? Where do you stand, dude? I know the demons in you are gang stalkers. That's for damn sure. That's a given. You probably don't even know what the hell you're doing. Maybe you did forget. Maybe you know damn well. It don't matter. Don't matter either way. Your little demons are messing with me. Through your actions, you get an idea to do something. You get an idea in your mind to say something or do something. You do it. Because you don't realize the source. That's what's going on. They're using your body to fuck around with somebody. Piss them off. Make them yell. Make them hit you. So that they get kicked out of the, the help they're getting from a 501c3. And it ruins them. And you're sitting there looking pretty. That's how they do it, man. That's how they ruin your life. That's how they do it. Then you get out there and you start thinking bad about yourself. Oh, I'm a failure, blah, blah, blah. That's just how they operate. So, I really don't care if he thinks he's won or not. He's being used. And so that's that. I mean, he probably got stalked. Probably got gang stalked for a while and then gave in, sold his soul. Or he's just, influenced by demons. Maybe he didn't sell his soul, but his soul's definitely not good ground. I'll read the parable of the sower on that one. There's a lot of birds on there that are staying there, and they're whatever word he is hearing, it's getting eaten by the birds. It's getting how'd that parable go? It's getting choked by the weed. It's falling on stony ground. It's not falling on good ground. You know, you could be a church person and still be demonized as hell. This I know. Otherwise, believers in Jesus Christ would never sin again as soon as they said, I believe in Jesus. You know? I never sinned again as soon as I... Yeah, come on, man. I accepted Jesus into my heart and never sinned again. Yeah, right. You got a carnal mind and you got carnal flesh. So, give me a break. All right. This is Steel Velvet Dreamer. Peace out.